Hello viewers, this is Paladin of Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary Series, and it looks like we have Saheeli Jeskai versus possibly Dimir Control Improvise, maybe? So far, not a whole lot's happened. Saheeli is in play, 5 loyalty counters, so he's gotten to use her ability twice. The other side has played an Anticipate and a Glimmer of Genius. And a Glimmer of Genius at the end of turn. Okay, I was just about to say, he's honestly a little bit behind because Saheeli's ability isn't really that helpful at the moment. I mean, 1 damage, scry 1, deal 1 damage, not really that helpful. Ooh, discarding 2 fatal pushes. Well, control decks tend not to run very many creatures, so something that kills creatures will typically not be as helpful. Another Anticipate. So at the moment, basically we're just in a draw war. I mean, we haven't even seen a counter spell yet, which I think we will here soon enough. Once one of these guys decides to try and play something important. Felidar Guardian. 4 mana, 1/4. Exile another target permanent you control. Return that card. Void Shatter. Negate. And negate. Okay, so Dimir came out on top. Got rid of Felidar Guardian, and more importantly, got him to burn a negate, though he did have to use 2 counterspells right there. Alright, so Saheeli is at 7 loyalty. -7 is search your library for up to 3 artifact cards with different names, put them onto the battlefield, and shuffle your library. So, right now, okay, I was going to say, right now is his chance to kill her before he can ultimate her. But he chooses not to. He goes with the +1 instead, which gives his opponent another chance to be able to kill her. Glimmer of Genius at the end of turn. Now, 3 cards, different names, your choice, and straight onto the battlefield could be devastating. I mean, just think of the 3 Gear Hulks of the colors. Torrential, he's hard casting Torrential. I was going to say Torrential Gear Hulk, Combustible Gear Hulk, and Cataclysmic Gear Hulk. The Cataclysmic isn't going to be really helpful right here, but, Torrential, bring back a Glimmer of Genius, Combustible, make him choose. You get to draw 3, or top 3 deals damage. And he plays another Torrential Gear Hulk. Up to 3. Yeah, see? So she did. But, why didn't he grab 3 different ones? Or is he only running Torrential Gear Hulk? I don't understand. That's an incredibly powerful ability to just blow on a single creature. But, 5 power on the board, your opponent, discarded his creature kill, though these wouldn't work on the Gear Hulk. So, you've got him in a corner right now. Saheeli is there to keep poking. Torrential Gear Hulk is 5 damage on the ground. If he can get rid of Torrential Gear Hulk, that would help him immensely. And it's not really that hard to kill a Torrential Gear Hulk. You just have to get past the inevitable counter spells. But Anguished Unmaking on Saheeli. Too bad he didn't have that a lot sooner. Anticipate in response. He's got 6 mana. Another Anticipate. And Saheeli's dead. You know, that she was kind of the least of your worries at that point. You know, she's poking you for 1. Well, she could have gone -2 and made another Torrential Gear Hulk, which would have been lethal. So, yeah, killing her. But at the same time, if he could have killed the Torrential Gear Hulk, it would have been just as good. Because right now he's facing 5 damage and he's at 6 life. His opponent has 6 cards in hand. If this goes through, all he has to do is resolve a shock and he wins. Okay, response, Blessed Alliance. Target opponent sacks an attacking creature. And gain 4. So he did pay for the escalate cost. Saheeli, now that he can't respond, he's still got 3 mana. And passes the turn. So, not dead yet. You know, it's not game over. He really, really does need to try and get rid of Saheeli as soon as possible. And at the same time, you know, I haven't seen a win condition from him yet. Not a single thing. So, you know, he kind of needs to get on that. Oath of Jace, he has 1 Planeswalker, so he gets to scry 1 for free. +1 lets him scry 1 again. Deal 1 damage. And what has he got? And I was just checking Saheeli. It is up to 3 target artifacts with different names. Oh, manning up the Wandering Fumarole here. Well, that is something that Fatal Push can deal with quite easily here, since it's a 0 mana cost. Response is Torrential Gear Hulk. Glimmer of Genius in response to the Gear Hulk. And disallow, tapping down the Wandering Fumarole to do it. Counter target spell, activated ability, or triggered ability. And back to, I guess he's Esper. I mean, we really haven't seen him, well, you know, Anguished Unmaking, Blessed Alliance. I guess he's Esper. But again, like I said, now we've seen 1 win condition, Torrential Gear Hulk. Out of all the cards that he's played, a single card that could kill his opponent. All the while, his opponent is just pinging the hell out of him with Saheeli. She has done literally the most damage in this game. And manning up the Fumarole again. And it's not a bad idea if he can get 4 damage through. Ooh, Grasp of Darkness to kill it. Negate. Void Shatter on Negate. Glimmer of Genius in response. He does have 2 mana. Nope. Doesn't have it. Grasp of Darkness resolves. Wandering Fumarole is dead. But at this rate, he could just kill him with Saheeli. So far, Esper has really done nothing board-wise. He's done a very good job of keeping things off of the board. Tons of counterspells. And, it's too bad he didn't have Anguish in Making earlier so that he could have gotten rid of Saheeli earlier. So then he'd have more life at this point, and his opponent would probably be in effectively the same position. It's just with more life, he's in a better position than his opponent would like. But 7 life, 7 more activations of Saheeli and the game is over. Torrential Gearhulk while his opponent can't respond. Well, theoretically he could respond, it's just not with anything of value. Brings back Anguished Unmaking. And that is a painful card to have to use at this point. 7 life has to go down to 4 to get rid of Saheeli. Felidar Guardian. Choosing an island. So another target permanent you control, or return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Why didn't he pick Oath of Jace? Oh, I see. It didn't matter what he bounced. Saheeli, -2 to make a copy, bounce, make a copy, and so on and so forth. Okay. That was a really long game, and I have to say, I'm rather disappointed in Esper. I mean, bravo on all the counterspells. He definitely came out on top on a lot more countering than Saheeli did, but at the same time, what was your win condition? Was it just Torrential Gearhulk? Are you pinning your hopes on punching someone in the face 4 times with Torrential Gearhulk? 4 cards out of your entire deck? Because that is not sound strategy. So, I guess we'll just have to end it here. And now I know why Saheeli is such a pain in the ass. She's actually very versatile, which, honestly, before I saw this deck played, I didn't think she was that good. I didn't understand. But now I do. So, ending the video, that was Saheeli Jeskai versus Esper Control. And if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I will see you in the next video.